Hey you guys, welcome in, welcome back. How goes it? I am still sick. I am kind of a little congested. So I apologize for that. And as always, I am still trying a different mic setup and angles. I have a microphone that sits on my desk because I don't like the one that clips to my shirt because I move around too much. And I honestly don't know how far away from my face it's supposed to be. So if anyone has any recommendations, right now it is about a foot to the left of me, but then I'm not really talking into it. So I don't know. I put the volume all the way up. I hope it picks up everything. So there's that. How goes it? I hope everyone's wonderful. We're going to hop right on in with messages. So as always, a soul growth reading. We're going to cleanse our space. I did my little prayer beforehand. I will say my throat, I had a gnarly coughing fit and my throat was super plugged up before we started. So definitely blockages within our throat chakra. Maybe do a little Reiki session to clear that on out. All right, clear, clear, clear. All right. Clear myself. All right, you guys. We are going to start with some stickers. See what's going on with our soul. What's our soul saying? What's our soul screaming for? All right, Spirit. What does my collective need to know tonight? What messages can we get out? I want to add some more stickers. I know I bought a bunch. There's like 1,000, 2,000 stickers in this thing. But if you have any recommendations, as always, 4 stickers. Okay, what do we have starting out with? Excuse me. Inspired by the fear of being average. Ooh, Virgo. I'm hearing Virgo energy. I'm also seeing Aries right now. So I like this. I like this a lot. You want to be great, not in an egotistical, prideful way, but whatever you do, you want to be the best at what you do. And if you can't be the best at it, you want to leave some sort of legacy behind, or, you want to be some sort of something that you just leave behind that says, hey, this person did it like this and it worked. I like that energy. That wasn't very cash money of you. So I think might be in a field or in a situation in your life where you are feeling like you are not being oh my God, that begins with an R. Okay, anyway, you feel like you are not being, oh my God, you guys, what is the word? I know you probably know, you're sitting on the other end being like, Jesus, you dummy. Excuse me. You know what? Let's clear this energy. Brain fart. Alright, I hope this isn't too loud for you guys. Okay. Well. So you're fed up with something, and you are not being paid for your services in a way that you want to be paid for. I know I'm not saying the word. I can't even think of the word, so we're just leaving it at that. I'm coughing. Sorry, guys. I warned you. I do have a cold. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. There we go. Your only limit is yourself. Ooh, guys. This sounds like career growth here. There is so much to be learned from her. She's planted in the mud, and yet she blooms. So you very much could be a female watching this, but I think you are, I don't want to say you're going through a hard time right now, but you're stuck. Like the sticker said, that you're stuck in the mud. You're ready for a level up. You're ready for a change up. You're ready for a growth spurt. You are not being handled the correct way when it comes to a situation, as far as, I still can't think of it. This is driving me. All right, just give me a second because I have to, why do I feel like it begins with an R? You know what? We're still going with it. Choice. This card just flipped out. You could have a choice with something. Having to choose between two. All right, yeah, to choose. You're choosing yourself, choosing to have a career path that maybe pays you better, that takes care of you. I still can't think of the word. We're going to let that go and hope that comes back. And if you do know the word, please, when somebody is paying you for services, I feel like it begins with an R, drop that in the comments. I feel like a complete noodlehead right now. All right. So you could be blocking yourself for some Eight of Swords energy. The only limit is, you're your only limit. So, oops. I think you're somebody that is resilient, somebody that has a lot of knowledge, somebody that has a lot of wisdom. I think you're somebody that you could be going into something where you're being asked to speak. My throat was closing up. Okay, and if that's the case, like, yes, go and do that. You have knowledge that needs to be, shown and spoken into existence. I just heard you're not, now you're speaking my language. Whoa, look at that! That came out again. That already came out. I wonder if you guys could see that before. So choice. There is a choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input. And feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. Okay? And that's part of this level up. So that's a very clear message. I don't think somebody was compensating you. Maybe that's the word I was thinking of. I still think it's another word, but, they weren't being compensated in the right way. I keep wanting to say rendered, but I know that's not the right word at all. Yeah, break free. So there's a situation that you are being asked to break free from. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to give your authentic life. Excuse me. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you, okay? So whatever the situation is, I'm hearing it's been an a long-going situation. It's just time to break free. I think you know what choice needs to be made. I think in your heart of hearts, you know what needs to be done. It's time to go do that. You're the only one holding yourself back. And I think it's because you're waiting for the right time and you're waiting for a certain amount of growth or to be at a certain stage, and that's just not, again, how the universe works, and that's not how this situation is going to work out. You're going to go and do what you got to do, and you're going to learn as you go. You're going to figure out as you go. The puzzle pieces are going to fall into place as you go on this endeavor. Listen, so there's a little voice in your head that is telling you to break free, okay? And that little voice, I said, your intuition, you need to listen to that. That little inner voice, it's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. I'm definitely getting speaking for a lot of you, okay? And there's wisdom, so maybe you're going to be speaking wisdom. Maybe some of you are teachers. Maybe some of you are aspiring YouTube tarot readers also, okay? Maybe some of you guys just give lectures on the traumas and the trials and tribulations you've gone through and how you overcome them, and you're going to help others get through those same things, okay? That's what you're being asked to do right now. Allow. So wherever you're at right now, like, you need to surrender, okay? And just allow what's coming to you to come to you. You're being asked to open your energy field and to take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. It's the bottom of the deck. Release. Yeah, so there's something you're ready to do. Choice, you know what needs to be made. You're breaking free from this thing. It did not, there's something that, I don't know if it was an offer, I don't know if you asked for something, I don't know if you were just trying to raise up in a career ladder or in a situation, and this could even be love. But you didn't hear what you wanted. That's what that was. It didn't speak to you. It wasn't ringing to your soul. So you're being asked to break free from that. And if you're having a hard time doing that, you are the only one stopping yourself. The answers that you seek are within you. They're coming to you with this little inner voice. And it's all going to come within due timing. And just go ahead, and you're being asked to jump in and to allow, because what the tools, resources, and everything that you need they're going to come to you as you need it. All right. But they will not if you cannot release. Okay. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. I want to break free. I can't sing right now because my voice is, congested as all hell. But you know that song, I want to break free. I want to break free. Alright, where do we want to go now? Honestly, let's pull some more. I feel like I never... The choice that you make, you are being asked to keep going, okay? So whatever you're deciding, stick to your guns and continue to keep going. Through all of the yuck that you are feeling, and it may feel as though you've been on this path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress toward your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there, okay? So just when you kind of feel like giving up right now, when the situation is making you feel, lesser than a person, Spirit is saying keep going, because you're going to break free from this, and just keep listening to yourself. You know what's best for yourself, and you're going to get there. Very clear message tonight. Reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy, and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup, and that's breaking free. So you had release at the bottom of the deck. You have reassess, break free. You have an choice. Okay, so you're definitely being asked to just think. Does this make me happy? Is this putting bread on the table? Is this feeding my soul? That's what's most important. Is this feeding my soul? Am I happy? And if you're not, if all of those are, no, then you have your answer, and it's time to move forward there. I don't even have my ring light on, and this is so bright still. I don't like how bright this looks. It's very dark at my table. Then my angle looks nice and romantic and intimate. Camera looks bright as hell. All right, anyway. Compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. Okay, so this is about you listening to yourself. You choosing yourself and you choosing to listen to that inner voice is an act of self-love and self-compassion, okay? That is the self-love journey. You're choosing your soul calling, your purpose, whatever you feel called to do, over the ego, over comfort, over what you are, what you are continuing to do. So have compassion for yourself and be kind to yourself. And also listen to yourself. Slow down, but this was in reverse. And I think this is because you are trying to speed things up. You are wanting things to, like I said, you are going to jump into this. You're going to learn as you go and figure it out. But you are just already wanting to go to, A, B, and C. Let's skip B, hop right to C, because ... And that's, again, not how that's going to work. So you have to slow down. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. There's also a download of, for those of you wanting to get out of the situation that you're in, you're going to have an opportunity that's going to come your way, and you're being asked to jump on that opportunity. Don't sit there and drag your feet on it. Like, jump on that like a hot potato, because that's exactly what you've been praying for. Change. That's what you've been praying for. This change. All right? But you have to change part of your inner world so it can start reflecting on your outer world. All right? Let's hop in with the spiritual deck. Just to see what comes up. All right. Cyberbullying, that was in reverse. Don't engage with cyberbullies whatsoever. So, again, situation with someone. This could be at work. This could just be in your immediate environment. This could be at home. But clearly this is something via the internet. In reverse, to me, this also could mean, in person, things kind of escalating and getting to a point. But I think you're trying to come out of this. I think that's what, whatever environment you're in, I think that's what's getting you down. There could be a lot of gossip. There could be just a lot of bullying. There could be just a lot of drama, a lot of immaturity. And things get heated. Things can get a little out of hand. Words can be exchanged. That wasn't very cash money of you. That could be what this is. Okay, someone could have said something to you and it just didn't jive right. And that's something you're being asked to break free from. Whatever that little circle is. That circle of schmutz. How funny is that? Break free. Look at that. Break the cycle. Oh. Love you, Spirit. All right, you are the light. You can stop intergenerational behaviors. I love this. So whatever you're going through is something that you maybe have gone through again and again and again. And not only have you gone through this, but your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents. So it's just been a trickle down. And maybe you're at the age where you're having kids. Maybe you already have children. Maybe you'd like to have children. But you need to break this cycle. So whatever disrespect, whatever is going on that's making you feel any kind of way or making you feel less than, or, not allowing you to step into your full potential, that is something that you are being asked to break. So, your children can step into that same exact light. The banishing ritual. Use this ritual to banish negative entities in or around your home. All right, so you might want to sage. You might want to do some meditation. We have 2 51s on the board. So angel number 51, that could mean something to you guys. You could be born in 1951. You could be a life path 5, 1, or a 6, or a 4. I'm also hearing May 1st. That could be a birthday. That could be when this opportunity could be headed your way. I'm not sure. This is where we at. We are February 1st as we're doing this video. But I kind of want to get the book. Oh, wrong one. Okay. If you believe that your home is being affected negatively by any negative entities, which I said you could be in a situation where things are just a little bit chaotic and not great. So this is something that you can do to kind of counteract that. You can use this banishing ritual. Negative entities are sometimes attracted to you when you are working with love and light energies. If you sense that the negative entity, has attached itself to an elemental which is located in or around your property, and it is intruding on your communication with source, your angels, or guides, you should carry out this ritual. Some negative entities will try and intrude on you by distorting messages that you are receiving. You may have come face to face with such an entity, and it may have scared you to death. Your first line of defense should be to tell it that you love it and send it love and light. Performing the banishing ritual will protect you from the effects of this negatively oriented elemental and remove it from your property. If you have been channeling, perform the banishing ritual outside that room. Intent is the most important thing when performing such rituals. Firstly, take 5 cups of water and... Alright, so there's a whole thing here. So I'm going to have you guys, I'm not going to read out what to do, but you can, a lot of it is, salt, prayer, water, and some chanting. So you guys can Google banishing ritual and whatever resonates with you. Use that around your home to clear out whatever energy and whatever just negativity is being in there, because if you can't clear that out, and if you don't clear that out, that's going to block that inner voice that is trying to get through to you. Be the best. And we just had, this is such a synchronistic reading. I love it. Inspired by the fear of being average. So this is clarifying that sticker. This was in reverse. The blue rose is very special. I love getting this card in a reading. Become the best and believe in your own potential. This is in reverse because you don't have that belief, okay? Or I think you have that belief. It's just making that choice and doing it. You don't have that belief that it's going to work out. I think you have the belief that you can do it and, that things are going to be great. But I think that there is just a fear that it's not going to come to fruition, or things are not going to come together in a way that you expect. And you got to let go of that. All right. Bottom of the deck, law of attraction. Yep, speaking of letting go, if you feel strongly about something, the universe will give you more of that. If you want to continue feeling like, I need to get this done, I need to hurry up, like, the universe is going to send you more anxiety-ridden situations like that. But if you can just kind of calm down, go with the flow, take the opportunities that are coming to you, whatever really speaks to you and into your soul, and you continue to take those, that's going to be the best path to get you to where you need to go. I guess I do want to pull a row of Moonology. I just want to see what comes out. Your commitment is being tested. I will just put this upright so I can see it. Even though I know they were reverse. Alright, so your commitment is being tested. This is your faith. Are you committed to what you want to do? Can you push this into fruition? There is also, you guys are going to hate me. I know it can be a little... There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. Attune to the moon. I'm committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal, okay? So this is that keep going. So again, your commitment is being tested, whatever it is you want, whatever it is you're doing, however you're being tested. The universe does not give you more than what you can handle, okay? We do have master number 44 on the board. We have 251s on the board, which also reduce down to 4, or they go up to 6, mastering bounds, okay? You are integrating and you are mastering this lesson within yourself. We have number 29, 9, that's 11, another master number. This is all mastery. This is all, you've been through the shit, you've been through the mud, you've gotten all of the lessons you possibly have needed to learn at this point, but now you're being asked to step out of that and integrate that into your future, into your daily life, okay? Into who you are as a person and the amount of growth that you've done, okay? This is what's going to prove to yourself and to the rest of the people around you, like, hey, I've changed, I'm different, like, I made it through this rough patch. I kept going and I made it out the other side. Like, yay, I did it. Woohoo, I did it. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to something or someone. The teaching. In the lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It's a time when the sun and moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt a small crisis. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through a storm. You guys, that whole paragraph. So whatever it is, like, just realize that don't let it break you, and you're not going to let it break you, but this is a stepping stone to get to where you need to be. Wow, this reading is amazing. Oh, I love it. I love these. I have 4 decks, but I combined them all, but I love the verbiage in all of them. Another first quarter moon in Aquarius. So again, you might be running into a rough patch, or you're already in this rough patch. But this is saying to trust in the universe. Aquarius energy is very progressive, okay? This is all changes that is happening for your future, for your greatest good, okay? For your highest good. North Node. A lot of purple. A lot of crown chakra activation. Step out of your comfort zone. You're being asked to step out of that. You're being asked to step out of the comfort zone of being around these people that have just been dragging you down. You're being asked to just step into the best version of yourself. You're being asked to be the best version of you. Don't let this make you bitter. Let this make you strong. New moon in Scorpio, go deeper. And that's what this, this little bit of rush, you need to go deeper and understand and that's part of this reading, what this is going to help you do, and go, understand what's, the lesson in all of this. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Not, how is this harming me and staying in that victim mindset? Like, absolutely not. Like, ask, how is this helping me? And how is this teaching me? And how is this setting me on my path forward? Bottom of the deck. You are good enough, Virgo. And Virgo is the perfectionist of the zodiac. So you could be a Virgo. All right. Let's pull... Let's pull a little bit of tarot. Where are we at? 28 minutes. Guys, I try to make these readings short. I don't know. I'm not good at that. I'm long-winded, I guess. Love it or leave it. Love it or leave it. Alright. My hands are so small. Sorry, this takes forever when I shuffle, but I want the purest of the pure messages. Alright. let's just clarify each of these rows. Yep, you're coming out of, you might have been pushed out or left out in the cold by an environment, a job, a group of people, but you're coming out of that. This is just recovery. This is hope. This also could be you reaching out for help, or somebody could be reaching out to you for help. I don't know if you're in the trades, or, just an entrepreneur, you work for yourself, you provide a service, food industry. You could be meeting somebody and helping each other. The Tower in reverse, that's resisting, okay? So if you choose to not break free from this situation, you choose to stay stagnant, like one way or another, you might be thinking you're avoiding a disaster, but the universe is going to step in and say, hey, I done told you this wasn't serving you. Now let me help you on the way out. And you don't want things to get to that point. So just take the message now and just go follow your heart and whatever it is you want to go do, and make that choice, because you don't want another lesson. But if that's what you need to do. These are all in reverse. We have another major arcana. Death in reverse. That's more resistance. We have fear. Let's pull one more. Queen of Wands. This is your energy. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But there's an insecurity in you that's not, you're not blooming, okay? This is not saying you're doing anything wrong. You're going to get there. This is your message to just let your light shine. But there's definitely an insecurity for you to just be yourself, and you're resistant. I almost have a feel like I'm seeing somebody sitting in their room and just not leaving and just kind of hermiting out, all right? The Devil, also in reverse. This is breaking free. Another card about breaking free from restrictions, not being bound by something. So whatever this negativity that's going on around you, that's you just breaking free from that. Nine of Wands in reverse. That's you wanting to give up. That's resisting. That's you, instead of, you following the little birdie in your ear. This is you just giving up and saying, I'm going to stay in my comfort zone. I don't have the courage to deal with this, and I am just going to, avoid this, and I'm just going to, shut my eyes. I'm going to be a friggin' ostrich. I'm going to stick my head in the sand, and I'm going to call it a day, and I see nothing. And Spirit saying, if you don't want to see it, I will make you see it. Which is why we have all this purple here, because you are going to be enlightened one way or another. Woo! 10 of Pentacles. And it's upright. It's upright. I like seeing this upright, This is a fear. Fear of the unknown. Again, this is, you want the 10 of Pentacles. This is your goal. This whole reading is based on this 10 of Pentacles, okay? This is what you want at the end of the day. The stability, the structure, the family, the house, the dog, the car, the job, the kids, all of it, okay? The wealth, that's the security, the stability, the structure, the love, that is what you want, and I think you fear that you're not going to get that. But this is upright, baby. This is saying you are going to get that. Don't know when, don't know how, but it will happen. And we have 2 of Wands, clarifying Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay? I think because of this insecurity, okay, to counteract that, Spirit is saying to start planning. All right? That's what this 2 of Wands is, okay? Go deeper about what it is that sets your soul on fire and start planning around that, okay? If you're at a career or at a dead end, it's just killing you. Like, you might not have the means, but get out of that. Because let me tell you, I have lived in 23 homes. I have been homeless more than you can shake a stick at. Like, I have been negative in my account so many times. I can tell you what, no matter what, at the end of the day, I have somehow found somewhere to sleep, whether it was my car or whatever. I somehow was able to be warm, and somehow my bills got paid. Sometimes I got paid late, but they got paid. Okay, and that's what Spirit wants to say to you. I know this is scary. I know you don't know what the hell is happening. Okay, you really could be starting your own business, but break free from all that hoopla and know that on the other side of that, when you get past all of these humps, and and this is cyclical, like, especially if you are going to, own your own business, like, it's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. There's going to be months where you're doing great and months where you're doing bad. So you have to learn how to save, okay? But just most importantly, you have to learn how to not resist. Stop resisting what Spirit and the universe is trying to literally throw into your palm of your hands. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. These are seeds that you have planted long ago that are going to be sown, okay? They are going to, this is your vision, this is your long-term vision that is going to be coming to fruition. You just have to be patient and work a little bit harder. Know that you're good enough, okay? This isn't so much working hard on your craft or on your field, but this is working on yourself and on your mindset. On working on yourself and figuring out what, we have wands here, your soul purpose, what it is that inspires you and just really makes you tick. All right, let's see. Let's get some Rebel deck. You have a lot to learn, okay? This is the third message about you still needing to learn. So whatever this is, slow down. There's still more to learn. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's a real shitty feeling when you just want to rush the process and you get to the end and then it's like, oh, you kind of reflect. It's like, I got here but I could have taken the time to do this. This could have been more enriching. Oh, this experience, I could have stopped and smelled the roses and enjoyed this a little bit more. I could have been like, just know in this reading, like, you're there, okay? You're going to get everything that you possibly want. So just do it in a way that's compassionate and loving and empathetic, and you're going to get there a lot. Like, when you do finally get there, you're going to be like, oh, wow, remember when I did that? Remember when I achieved that? Oh, that was a rough patch, but I made it through like that. Like, that's just little ways to change your mindset, and you'd be surprised how that makes you feel at the end of the day. Some of you could be 16. If you are, I don't know why you're on my channel, 18 and up, but hey. You are made from stardust. You are a miracle and here for a reason. The world needs you, okay? So that is encouragement for you. You are made of stardust. That's magical, okay? We're all made of stardust. We all play a role and a purpose. I don't care what we look like and what we are and what we do. There's a reason for it. Your body, mind, heart is your choice. Your life, your choice. Exactly. This is your life. This is your choice. But be mindful that your choices can affect others. Okay, so I think this is something that you're nervous about and what you're breaking free of. You don't want to let somebody down. You're avoiding some sort of disaster. But in this situation, do your best, be a good person, pay it forward, and yeah, you might break some hearts in this situation, but that's just life. That's just what happens when we're going out of phases, okay? Sometimes people you're the one being dropped, or sometimes you're having to drop somebody, and that's just what that is. You are blocking yourself. Your only limit is yourself. I'm so done right now. Reading's done. These messages are repetitive. Don't be your own worst enemy. Get out of your own way. That's so wild. Ask an expert. And there was a note card here about reaching out for help. Okay, and that's that Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, that's coming out of the cold and saying, hey, I need some help here. Get insights, feedback, and instruction from a professional. You don't have all the answers, and that's okay. Oh, I love this. Leave your face alone. Breakouts happen. Your face will recover. Resist the pick. Ooh, so some of you guys might be so stressed out that you're literally breaking out and got goddamn acne. So stop it. All right, where are we at? Do I want to pull anything else? I do. Let's get into your emotions really quick. I want to help you with the anxiety part of this. All right, what do we got? How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Isolated. Yep, we talked about that. All right. I think you need to come out of whatever you're in right now. Unfocused. Trust. There's some trust. There's healing. There's some trust in the universe. And eager. So I feel like this is almost a progression. What's the bottom? Skeptical. Yep. You are very skeptical. You don't know what is going to happen. You do not like the unknown. Very earth, very Taurus energy. But I think in the past, and this could be even now, and if it's now, you're going to be coming out of this, or you are coming out of this right now, but you are in hermit mode, okay? But you're being asked to come out of that. Ask for help if you need it. Stop resisting the change. Stop being stubborn. There's been an unfocused energy. And sometimes when we're in an environment or a career or a place that's not meant for us, like it's just, you can't focus. Your soul's not in it. So there's going to be a very unfocused, but this is leading you to trust in the universe, okay? I think when you start following the signs, you start heeding the call more, and the more you are comfortable with things falling into place and how you see things, play out, and you understand the spiritual aspect of this more, you're going to be able to surrender and trust in the universe more, and eventually you just get to the point where you wake up every day and you're just releasing it to God. And it's going to make you eager. It's going to make you eager to want to get up, okay? It's going to make you want to look forward to the future, forward to planning. It's going to make you, passionate and get into the, a more creative type energy. All right, let's pull some charms. If you've made it this far, like, comment, subscribe. Greatly appreciates. I did start a new channel. It is in the description box. The Sacral Octopus Love Collective. That is just strictly love messages. I wanted to separate. I was screwing the algorithm up. So this is going to be just my soul growth channel. That one's for that. I will be announcing that over the next several videos. So sorry for repeating. Elephant, because you are gaining that wisdom. Star, because you are made of stardust. And all of this wisdom is within you. You guys got 2 elephants. Two, oh, I wish you could see these. Oh, you might be able to see them. 2 elephants, a jellyfish. Ooh. That's emotions. And a dolphin. I don't know what this is. It looks like that. I don't know if you know what that is. We got a dragonfly and acorns. That's just, that harvest. Ooh. So we have lots of wisdom. And it's funny, we have a big elephant and a smaller elephant. We talked about breaking the generational curses. So it's that wisdom that you're passing down, okay? And it's created a more lighthearted. That dragonfly is all about opportunities and choices and chances, and it creates a much more lighthearted approach to it all. We have this dolphin, because when we see dolphins, I believe are a sign of someone coming in to help you, okay? So I love seeing a dolphin in the reading. We have a jellyfish. I do not know what a jellyfish means, but I would assume it's kind of not similar to an octopus, but, let me see the energy I'm getting off of this. I just feel like it's your emotions. You're going to be flowing with your emotions, and like, this is just a very flowy jellyfish. I just feel like your emotions are going to be very, very flowy and very much in sync and just good, okay? Deep. But this is also getting deep. Jellyfish can go pretty darn deep. And this kind of jellyfish that I'm looking at, okay? This is just getting deeper with yourself and getting more intimate with yourself on an emotional level. We have acorns. I wish I knew what acorns actually meant. If you know what acorns mean, drop it in the comments. I don't have my laptop easily available to look that up. And then this thing. I still don't know what this is. What are you? I keep wanting to say magnifying glass. I know it's not that. You guys can decipher that one on your own. All right. Let's roll some dice. All right. You could be a Taurus, a Libra, or a Virgo. Life path 1, life path 11, or a life path 3. All right, you guys, that is all I have for you for tonight. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some validation. I hope this just helped you, at least motivated you to take a step forward in whatever it is that you are wanting to do. All right, you guys, until next time, ciao, ciao.